again with another video. As you can tell by all the stuff you can see here, this knife came from traditionalpocketknives.com. I was lucky enough to grab one. One because everybody loves that green olive wood that came out, and that's what this is not. This is the antique yellow bone, which is fine because I think the green is pretty ugly with them. I try to buy as much as I can off Austin. He's a fellow Ohio guy, so I've been dealing with him since the Shat Morgan days, and as everybody loves to see, and now that he's selling GECs, you know, I try to get them when I can. I haven't bought anything recently. Pretty much, there's 2 knives on this table, and the rest of them are not mine. So, I'm going to show you the one that is mine, because this is why you're here, and that is this 77 Barlow. I'm surprised that the packaging is quite generic, but it is the 77 antique saw cut bone. All right. We got your Yankee Barlow 77 pin. You got this magic powder that if you eat it will make you really, really thirsty for some reason. Look at that. Now I see a lot of people complaining about the saw cut on this time around. I've never had one of these in my life. Look how nice that is though. I can see the saw cut reflecting off of the light, but for the most part it's smooth, and I don't really care. It's nice. I prefer the smooth bone. I mean, it doesn't bother me none. It bothers some people, whatever. The GECs make great knife as usual. This thing is just glistening in the light. Let's see. Perfectly straight. It appears to be straight. No gaps as usual. You won't see gaps. Well, you can. I've had them, but for the most part, you don't see gaps on GEC knives. Now, this has something that I absolutely love, and that is the spear blade. The spear blade. I love spear blades. Try to make sure I stay in frame here. Got the Yankee Barlow etch. I actually like that. I don't know if that's common. I haven't had many of these to really compare them. That is really nice. 1095 steel. You got your brass liners. This antique yellow bone I think is really nice. This thing could probably use some oil or working in. It's kind of stiff actually. So, but it's very nice. You got that really nice Northfield, tag on the bolster with a nice little line underneath it, just to kind of jewel it up, make it really nice. And people love stuff like that. That's what, I don't really know what makes these more important than the other Barlows, but I have another Barlow. Is not mine now, but I have it on loan, and that is the Glitter Barlow. And you can see the size comparison. The Glitter Barlow, what is that number? The Glitter Barlow is a 15. If I put them back to back, so the 77 is just a little bit taller, not much. I love the glitter. So this is the new 77 from GEC, and it's got that wonderful walk and talk. It's a little lacking on the snap. Needs to be worked in. There's probably some buffing compound in there. I love the swedge on the top. That's nice. This one has it too. Absolutely wonderful. I'll put this to the side. Got the queen up here in the corner chilling. So the last couple of knives I got was literally actually the last one I got before this one is this here Pony Jack. All right, and then this one here is on loan. This is a, what is this, a 49 or something? Yeah, 49. I don't know what they call it, but I didn't really, I kind of wanted to get the American flag one, but then I decided not to because I was like, meh. I seen this one, a friend has. I pretty much borrowed it for the video. We'll be returning it after the video, and it's okay. I'm not the biggest fan. I like the blade. I like the blade. It's really cool. But for the most part, I mean, honestly, that blade is the shit. Like, I love the blade, but the pattern, not a big fan of it. Really thin blade too. Center, is it center? Yeah, it's center. I think there was some issues with these being not center. So I don't know if maybe they got some new hires or something at the factory. I just see a few people complaining, but you know how forums are. They're always complaining. If it wasn't for forums, you know, I guess if it wasn't for social media in general, even case would be good, right? This here Barlow is just beautiful with this yellow antique bone. It's so polished. I wonder if it was just cut shallow and was polished out. I don't know. It looks really nice though. I don't mind the fact that it doesn't really have saw cuts in it. It really doesn't bother me any. Does it bother you? Comment below. Very nice blade. I love the spear blade. Love the spear blade. How many of you guys got one of these things? Did you guys get one? These things just went so fast. They had a Cocobolo, which, to be honest with you, I'm kind of burnt out on. GEC's been using the hell out of that Cocobolo. They must have got it on a discount. It seems like every run they have now has it. Cocobolo's cool. This is Cocobolo. And I like this one, you know. I really actually like this pattern. I kind of wish I was able to get more of them. Different. I liked them when they were like, used the same spring. I made a video on them. You can check it out. I think it was a live video. That was a really cool run. I like those knives. I don't think they get the appreciation that they deserve. These, on the other hand, they get a lot of attention. Every time GEC comes out with the Barlow, you get another. You just get so much. They get so much attention. It's unreal. Get some close-ups. It's really nice. I've seen that some of these are not being filled with the, I don't know, the carbon or whatever that comes in them. And people are filling them with model paint, and it's, you know, filling it in so it's more pronounced, I guess. It doesn't bother me none either way, to be honest. Got your carbon blade. Cool etch. I like the etch. It's kind of patriotic. Yankee Barlow. They need to come out with a Confederate Barlow. See what kind of trouble they'd get into. Long pull, absolutely wonderful long pull. It's a really nice one. It's a really nice knife to have. Nice. Maybe we need to get some measurements, right? What kind of measurements are we going at? Let's see. Completely open. We're looking at 6.5 inches, and closed length from the top here would be 3 3/4 inches, just shy of 3 3/4 inches. So it's a handy knife. See, it kind of goes across all 4 fingers, at least my hand. And I wear a size, I'm in between a large and an extra large. So I usually go with a large glove because they fit tighter. I don't like the extra crap, you know, the longer tips in the fingers. But yeah, so it's basically, I'm a large, extra large hand. The large is tight, the extra large is just slightly too much. So large hand, fills the hand pretty well across the palm, as you can see. So it's filling. This is kind of how you would really, maybe if you were cutting a twig or sharpening a pencil. In my case, that's almost what I would use it for, is to sharpen a pencil, because ever since I left school, I have not had a pencil sharpener save my life. Usually use pens anyway. Very nice, very pretty knife. What else can we say about this knife? Compare it to these things here. Why not? This is the last run. I believe this was the last run that GEC came out with. The new ones coming out are going to be those really weird elephant toenail things. That's going to be crazy. I want one of those. Ridiculous. There we go. This one's probably somewhere in the middle of them all. So check that out. That's awesome, right? That's a pretty set of knives. I believe this, if you were to go and order, this was older, this one, and then this one. This one's from, I think, 2020, to be honest. Maybe 2019. I can't remember now. I've had it for a while. Move this stuff up. There we go. Love canoes. I really wish GEC, if you watch these videos, please come out with another canoe. Would love to have another. I don't have one. I would love to have one. It would be cool if you did it again. So, there we go. Got a nice pin up there. Zero gaps on this one. Zero gaps. Let's see if it is still flush. It does have half stops, which this one did not. Are we flush? Yeah, it's a little proud. Not as perfect as it used to be. But be honest with you, a lot of them, I think even this one's proud when it sits at half. Yeah, way more. Way more. So you can't say that they're going, their quality's slacking. It's not. It's just it's pretty typical. So it's just slightly proud. And of course it's flush, as always, when it's closed. Just to show off how good the quality is on these knives. It's absolutely wonderful looking. Perfect. No gaps. Seamless. You can see the saw cuts, the attempt. Maybe the saw was too sharp and it just cut it too smooth. It doesn't bother me though. Some people it does, some people it don't. You can see the swoops. Wonderful. Yeah, it's a little mushy. Let's see. About right there. Yeah, it's not as snappy as, say, this one here. It's probably got some cleaning compound in it. You hear that one's go wow. But they're all kind of different. Remember, they are handmade for the most part. The pull on these, if you want to talk about the pull, this is a perfect pull knife. I mean, if you want to say like 10 is a nail breaker and 1 is like a case, then like this would probably be a solid 6. It opens easily, but there's not much resistance to opening it. So I would say it's a 6. It has enough to actually know that the quality is there, and it's not light enough for it to be kind of sloppy, and it's not heavy enough for it to be burdensome or uncomfortable. So the pull is really good, and actually all pulls on all these lately are really nice. I remember the day when you would get a GEC and sometimes the pull was like insane. Same thing with queens, especially on the later queens. Those, you know, those had some really insane pulls. Some of them did, of course. Some of them were so light the blades wouldn't even close. The 2018 or 17 and going into 18 queens were pretty bad. But yeah, these are all, the pulls on these are almost, this one's got a really good snap. I've also been using this. Been using this one a lot. They all, you know, they're tight when they're new. A lot of times they're tight. Sometimes they're absolutely perfect out of the tube, but sometimes they loosen up with use. Most people don't use them, to be completely honest with you. I mean, I use the ones I decide when I'm like, this is going to be I want to keep it forever. Like, besides this one, because this one's just gorgeous. You know, I don't want to screw that one up. But like this one here, this is a user. I've cut apples with this, and I've flitzed it after I was done to keep the patina at bay. But eventually it's going to win. The patina will. You know, this one's not mine, so I'm not using it to cut apples. These are all 1095, except for this is D2. You know, tool steel, very good stuff. Hard as anything you can imagine. The pin's pretty cool. I guess we could look at the pin. Look at that. Northfield Yankee Barlow number 77. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Brass rivets that hold on the bone. Just absolutely wonderful. Brass looks nice. I wish they'd come in white bone. The next one coming out, that elephant toe clipper, toenail clipper, they're going to come out with a white. I'm going to try to get one. Try to get one in white and make a video of it. And it'll probably be my last knife video for a while because I'm going to be moving, and I don't really, you know, to be honest, this blue background, you don't get to see everything unless you watch some of my other videos, but for the most part, you don't really see, you know, everything else that is around me. So the atmosphere will be changing here shortly. Not to shake the camera and make everybody sick, but yeah, so we'll be moving, so I'm not really sure what videos would be coming out after this. If the elephant toenail clipper knife, which I'm hoping is ridiculously large, if I get that, if I manage to get one before I move, I'll make a video of it. The other thing I want to make a video of is, if you're really interested, I've been transitioning because I have not been buying knives, okay? I have not been buying knives lately because, one, they're going up and they're getting expensive, and two, it's like they're very much a luxury item and I very much don't need them, okay? And I got boxes of them behind me, okay? So the idea I was thinking is, I have a shit ton of, you know, bang bangs that I could do videos on, and what I probably am going to do is sort of, and you might have been seeing it, I've been kind of transitioning into that because I could talk a little bit longer about that. That's kind of the original field I came from. But the knife thing is another hobby that is actually way more friendlier on this platform, which is YouTube, which, whatever. So, but the next video I'm thinking about doing, depending on if I get a toenail clipper, I have an 1858 cap and ball coming, and I'm going to either remove the bluing from the frame and then fox or fake case harden the frame. And if I screw that up, then I'll show you how to antique it. That's what I'll do. We did actually just get over 2,000 followers on this channel. That's pretty cool. So thank you guys for that. I don't post here too much. There's a lot going on. I'm not doing a lot, but there's a lot going on, okay? You know what? Check this out right here. There we go. He had some pins made. I hung these things up on my board. There we go. Got all the pins. Perfect. Check that shit out. There you go. We got the trifecta, the trilogy, the Trinity. All right. Wow. So guys, yeah, that's kind of it. It's a talking hands video as usual. I don't know why you guys aren't sick of these things, but you're not. You guys tune in all the time to watch my talking hand videos. It's pretty freaking cool. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, like and subscribe for more. Also, as always, check out Traditional Pocket Knives. He does have other knives for sale besides GEC. I think he sold out of his queen knives, which is unfortunate. Well, not unfortunate for him, but unfortunate for us because there's no more. But he does sell other brands. Check him out. Great guy. Better than a lot of other people, trust me. I'm going to tell you something. I actually got a knife from another retailer. This was a while ago, actually. And it had a problem. I'm not going to go into details because these people, this is not the... Everybody kind of knows everybody, it seems like. So, something was wrong with it. I reached out for him. The dude was a complete asshole. So, he lost my business for good. So, I deal with Traditional Pocket Knives. Sometimes knife ship free if I can catch a drop. Same thing with them if I can catch a drop. So, that's that. The other ones I don't really mess with because out of the two, I usually get lucky, If not, then it's not meant to be. Like, these I wasn't even really interested in. Didn't get one. This is on loan again from a friend. These I liked. I love the cigar-shaped knives. And, you know, but this, you got to try. I guarantee you everybody tried. And everybody's going to try for them elephant toenail clipper knives too, even though it's 50-50. People hate them or love them. People are going to try because they're just so weird and cool. I'll see you next time. Hopefully some good stuff in the works. See ya. Bye-bye.